Republic of Congo, home to some of the most extraordinary forest habitat and to enduring populations of some of the most endangered species on Earth. Within these rich forest landscapes, hundreds of clearings welcome not only forest elephants, gorillas, and chimpanzees, but scientists, managers, tourists, and filmmakers. For over a decade, I've documented these forests and their inhabitants to educate, entertain, and inspire audiences throughout the world. But I realized that I was missing the most important audience of all, the people whose daily activities have the most impact on already threatened and endangered species. The innovative work of the government of the Republic of Congo and the Wildlife Conservation Society to protect endangered species in their habitat, to stop the commercial bushmeat trade, to assure the sustainability of subsistence hunting, and to curtail the poaching of elephants for ivory, demonstrated that Congo was the place for an initiative to raise support and understanding within local communities of their role in conservation and management of these precious forest ecosystems. INCEF, the International Conservation and Education Fund, enhances the conservation programs of WCS and the Congolese government by working with professional and emerging African filmmakers to identify locally relevant issues, find the most compelling characters, and record their stories with deep respect for their language and culture. We're bringing these finished films back to the communities where they were filmed to continue the cycle of raising understanding that will ultimately change attitudes and behaviors. Our partnership has resulted in a series of 14 films focused on helping audiences throughout Congo understand the threats to their own health and well-being that stem from popular misconceptions and from the possible loss of these species from their environment. The themes of these films include a better understanding of the real cost of poaching elephants for their ivory,
bato manzoku pe basalaka jamais bomengo nzoku bato oyo ba favoriser que donc basalaka que ba bomba nzoku bango wana moto baganyeki mobomi nzoka bomaka azwaka eloko moko te.
and how to protect the crops of Congolese farmers from intrusion by these great but hungry creatures.
Venez, bon, voyez, ça c'est mes bananes, tout est gaspillé. Les ogres ici, là, les pieds pour tout. Puis, ma, là, je vais y avoir des ogres ici, là, tout. Hein? Ma, pour vivre là, comment on est bon, bam.
Bon, la méthode nabiso, to compléter encore méthode mususu. Il y a kutumba ba brique to sali yango na tufi ya nzoku, mélanger na ndongo to tout to mélanger ensemble to sali ba brique to yomisi, to ya kutumba yango poko nyeso tourne ilanga. Pona solo na soka yuki solo ya ndongo na solo ya tufi na ye akokima.
Hunters will learn the importance of practicing their skill in a sustainable fashion to ensure they will always be able to feed their families.
Bana beto ke demande beto ve bifile kenki kishibe kenki makako kenki nanguma nanche bagi talkana ba livre puisque l'air yi abime ku bashika trop amfindo siku fois trop alors beto ke jode akima beto ke na mawaya ba koko beto.
And how alternative choices can diversify their economic lives through raising livestock, growing new crops, and farming fish.
Est-ce que politique a ko bokolo bataba o moni yango ndenge nini?
O benga na moni ko bokolo banyama wana yana nga bien pour ya mokolo yo nga moni parce junga yango na nga ko sala na ko bokolo banyama pona balungu nga na pasi.
Awa lokola yo
bokolo e bongi pe lokola baninga pe bakojua pona to ya bien na le Congo na biso to bongisa biloko na biso.
Audiences will meet people who've experienced the ravages of Ebola, learning how disease can be transmitted across species and how to prevent infection within their own families.
Maladie yango eutaka d'abord na banyama, après ça ekoti bato, bon, na kati yango eiko atteindre pe famille na ngai, et puis na subir, na perdre bato mibale na kati ya maladie wana.
Soki baliye nani fièvre wa yango etaki yete. Bo yo koko bomaye na mundoki oyina mboka oteki baninga bakufi yo pe moto osimi nyama okufi.
And they'll hear from officials and experts working to protect all humans and animals by dispelling superstitions with scientifically grounded information.
Mokona mwa Ebola soki tozwi yango tokufaka mbango ebomaka bato na nsima mwa mikolo yango wana nakanisi bato mingi bakanisaka eutaka kindoki kasi ebongi mpe tondima ke mokona mwa Ebola eutaka na bamikrobe.
Effective communication is one of the most important but often least valued aspects of conservation and development. INCEF's partnership with the government of Congo and WCS has created an opportunity to change this, as Congolese outreach educators take these films to villages, towns, and schools. Together, we are gathering and disseminating the wisdom that will ultimately ensure the health, wealth, and traditions of the Congolese people and the conservation of their unique natural heritage.